everybody. We are here about to make a big score today. It's not every day that we have the opportunity to speak, to talk to 5 times champion of the world in triathlon. Maybe never again. So here with us is Javier Gómez Noya. He's been 5 times champion of the world, as I said, in triathlon. He was 4th in London, I think, London Olympics. Second in London and 4th in Beijing with Jose, yes. Well, he's been with the King and Queen of Spain last week. Today was with us, so I guess he will be comfortable with us today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Easier.
Thank you so much for being here with us. It's a pleasure for us for being so kind. We have just a few questions for you.
Okay.
For our project, which is called What's New in the News. Bella and Lucia are the ones interviewing you. Thank you, Javi.
Perfect. Let's go for it.
Okay. Why do you like triathlon?
I think it's the fact that I'm able to do 3 different sports in one. It's what attracts me from the sport. I started as a swimmer a long time ago, and back in 1998. I discovered triathlon just by chance. A few friends told me about it, and I decided to practice it, to start it, and as a game at the beginning, and eventually it became my profession.
What encouraged you to start practicing this sport?
As I said, I was a swimmer, and a few friends, they were preparing a triathlon, and they knew I liked cycling and running as well. So they told me, why don't you go to a triathlon? There's one not far from here, you can try and see how it goes. And that's what I did, and I really enjoyed it from the beginning.
What advice would you give to a person who throws in the towel when he finds hard to go on?
I guess it's a very mental, it's about motivation, I think. It's just focusing on the goal. I mean, for me as a professional athlete, I have lots of tough times and go through bad situations, but I always think of what's my main goal, what I want to achieve, and that drives me to go again and train harder.
How do you feel at the thought that people admire you?
Well, it's really good. It's really nice. Obviously, when you train hard and when you do your sport, when you get successful, I guess it's nice that people recognize what you do and they support you.
Is there anybody you admire especially?
A lot of people I admire in the sport. I don't know. I admire everyone who work hard to achieve their goals and their dreams, and athletes and also musicians. In many different areas, a lot of people do that.
Do you have time to think about future after competitions?
Yeah, well, not much time because I'm competing a lot and training a lot, traveling around the world. But I do think about it, and I just like the sport a lot. I would like to keep involved in sport somehow.
Do you have time to prepare yourself mentally in after competitions?
Yeah, I do, and I think the mental preparation is really important because this is a very physical sport and it needs a lot of training and a lot of work, but sometimes the difference between winning and not winning a race is really mental. When you're struggling and you manage to give 101% in the key moment, so you need to do a lot of work for that.
What do you think about the fact that football monopolizes everything, leaving all other sports in the second place?
Yeah, that's the way it is in our country, unfortunately. I think we are growing up, we're getting a bit better, and after all the success we had in triathlon, not only myself but other great athletes, we managed to get a little bit of media attention, and after the award I got the other day, Princesa Asturias, it was something really important for our sport as well, and hopefully it helps to keep growing up.
Has there been any special race for you?
Sorry, a special?
Race for you?
Yeah, I have a long career, so it's hard to say only one, but probably the grand final in London back in 2013 when I was world champion after a crazy sprint finish, something I didn't expect, and it was a really good moment in my career.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you think about people who just care for winning and not for competing and enjoying or feeling the sport?
Yeah, I think winning it's good. It's a great part of the sport, and we all want to win, and we train for that. But I love sport, and I see it as a process. I enjoy training every day, trying to get better in every training session, and try to eventually do well at races. That's what we train for. But it's not what motivates me. It's not only winning. It's just the lifestyle I have, being able to train, to be fit, to be healthy, and travel the world, and try to be every day better than the day before.
And what does it mean to you that children that came someone in triathlon because of you?
Well, it's really nice. I mean, I guess the same that when I was a kid, I had my heroes, and I would look at other athletes, and that motivated me to work hard and try to be like them. It's good to see kids now that they see my career and they want to train hard and they want to achieve their goals and their dreams, and it's a big responsibility, but it's good.
Can you tell us any advice for the young people?
That's
Only one.
Yeah, only one. I guess the most important when you are young, that's what I did when I was a kid, is to enjoy what you do. I was a swimmer, and I liked swimming, but I had a really nice environment of people, friends that eventually became friends, and I still keep many of those friends. And it was fun, not only training, but traveling together to races, first to local races, then in Galicia, then in Spain. And I made really good friends, and that's a great thing of sport. You not only train to be a champion, because you don't know if you're gonna get there, and probably you won't, but on the way you learn lots of things that are important in life.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I forgot to say thank you as well to Amando Guerrero and Agrupación Deportiva Náutico Nerón. They are the people organizing this event, so thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to talk to Javi. And last, would you please say something, say hello and something for our partners in this project? They are people from Italy, from Poland, Sweden, Turkey, Romania and Sweden. They are young people like, I was about to say like us, like them.
Yeah,
Some encouragement, I don't know, something.
Well, I think it's a great thing what you're doing with this project, and I encourage you to keep going and to keep fighting for your dreams. And I had a great time having this interview.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cool. And congratulations for your new award, the Princesa de Asturias.
Thank you.
Well,